Because none of you are trying to be above the other person. Relatability creates reliability. Hi everybody and welcome. Okay, so you're not special. You're not special, and it's not because you're a bad person or you've done bad things. You're just not that special. I know that is confusing, so just stick with me here. Imagine or remember that manager in your workplace, that manager that is so frustrating, that pisses off almost everybody, and it's not because they're a bad person, it's just because they have bad management skills. They're the kind of manager to always be giving instructions. They're the kind of manager to always enforce their leadership. The kind of manager that they think they're above everybody. They have this superiority complex. They think that whatever they say has to go. It's almost like in the military. They're treating a workplace like it's the military. Like, you have to do as I say or you're gonna get punished for it. I feel like they want to stay in control. They want to act like they're in control just because they have this feeling of, okay, I'm special. I'm better than the rest. And you find so many, even some coworkers, they think they're better than you. They think they're better than other people, instead of just existing as human beings. They lack this level of humanness because they want to be above. It's like a competition, and everybody contributes. Everybody is supposed to be valued in such spaces, but you find that there's these people who they're not, because they feel they're special or they feel like they're above. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. Such people, and maybe all of us have been in spaces where we think we know more than people or we're above other people, and so it's just reminding ourselves to calm down, to remember that, to remember to be kind to the other person, to remember that we need each other, to remember that we are all human, to remember how to have that level of humanity in us. Think about that person who you connect with on a good level. Think about that person who you're able to grow together. It's because of the relatability. It's because none of you are trying to be above the other person. Relatability creates reliability. You're able to rely on this person because you know that in your high moments they can celebrate you, in your low moments they'll try and pick you up. It's not gonna be a competition. It's gonna be a relationship filled with love, a relationship filled with humanness, a relationship filled with joy. So many of us, if not all, are chasing a level of uniqueness, a level of difference. We're trying to be different, and it's good to try to be different, but to what extent? If you're losing yourself in trying to be something else, that means that you're not supposed to be that something else. We're losing ourselves in chasing something that we're not. What if being ordinary is okay? What if you don't have to have a $100 million business? What if? As human beings, I have realized that we do not need much to be okay. We do not need much to be okay. Getting much is okay, but we do not need much to be okay. And you realize such things when a family member is ill, and you realize there's nothing in the world that you would want more than for them to get better. Instead of us trying to be special, how about we start doing things that actually matter? How about we start looking into things that drive us to our purpose, that try to make us who God has called us to be? Let's start chasing things that matter. Let's start making people feel better about themselves. Let's start doing things that make the world a better place. Maya Angelou said that people may forget what you did for them, but they can never forget how you made them feel. How you make people feel leaves an impact. How you treat that person that seems like they're not so important, it leaves an impact to them forever. And it creates a ripple effect. That's the only thing that can make the world a better place. Not all of us trying to be special or unique or different. So let's stop trying to stand out and be special, and let's just embrace who we are, and let's embrace our journeys, and let's embrace other people's journeys, and let's just be. So if you've watched this video to the end, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed, and I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.